This, my friends, is Raid World War II, a first-person objective-based shooter that, although created by the team that worked on parts of Payday 2, is not actually from Overkill, the developer who really made Payday 2. Because of this crossover of talent and the fact that Raid World War II is published by Starbreeze, who have pushed the idea that the games complement each other, you may think that Raid World War II is Payday in a war setting. But the truth, as you'd expect, is a little more complicated and a little disappointing. Raid World War II has been developed by Lion, a small studio out of Croatia, and it's a much simpler and far less polished game than Payday 2. Raid World War II has poorer graphics, worse sound, worse music, odd enemy AI, bugs, glitches, and a progression system that needs work, and it feels like a game in progress, more of a beta early access release if you like. Raid World War II is, however, a lot of fun to play and ticks a lot of the boxes that Payday 2 does, but in a different and less impressive way. In Raid World War II, like Payday 2, you have to infiltrate buildings, blow open safes and steal money. You've also got to rescue secret agents, kill targets and gather intelligence, all behind enemy lines while killing hundreds of Nazi soldiers with era-correct weapons. The missions can be played solo, or with a team of AI teammates, or online with friends or random players. Your AI teammates are great at getting in your line of sight when you're trying to shoot enemies, but they do help out a bit in terms of reviving you when you're downed and distracting the enemy AI. They won't, however, help you with achieving any of the objectives apart from, as I've said, killing enemy AI. If you're planning on playing online with the randoms, you may be in for a bit of a wait, especially on the PS4, as there are only a handful of players online at a time. It is, however, worth starting online games yourself, as quite often real players will come along and join. The raids themselves occasionally start with some very simple stealth play. Usually you've got to reach an objective without being spotted, but there aren't any advanced mechanics in play here, and it does feel a little bit like hide and seek, but it does add a little bit of variety to the game. You've then normally got to find something, or clear an area, or kill someone, or perhaps escort some people. You've then got to defend your position while waiting for a vehicle to pick you up, or fight your way through to an extraction point. I've had a lot of fun playing Raid World War II despite its shortcomings, and I really like how committed the developer is to communicating with their player base and improving the game. Lion regularly hosts Twitch streams talking about the changes they're making to the game and the updates they've got planned for Raid World War II. It may surprise you to hear that I feel that Raid World War II is similar in feel to the campaigns in Call of Duty 2 and 3. It's the way the graphics are, the way that the enemies move, and the simplicity of the objective, which, to be honest, is no bad thing. There is, however, no getting away from the fact that Raid World War II feels like a game from a generation before Payday 2, and it's also bringing along all those bugs and glitches galore. If you really like Payday 2, then there is something for you to enjoy in Raid World War II. You'll just have to rein your expectations in and treat the game as an early access exercise in supporting a small developer who hopefully in time will polish this title and bring it in line with its more famous and, to be honest, better cousin. In conclusion then, with Raid World War II versus Payday 2, there really is no competition between the two. Payday is a far superior game in almost every way, apart from its setting. But Raid World War II is a work in progress. There is a lot of fun to be had playing it, and it can only get better from here on out. Okay, that's enough from me. Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.
Alright, what do you say we find some vault doors, huh?
Vault doors are like Russia. Big, strong, hard to miss.